What's up, world? This is BC. Welcome back. We're doing a Saturday evening live. I don't know if I'll be on too long tonight. Just wanted to come on and say what's up. Couple of quick housekeeping items as we begin. Huge shout out to everybody who did the follow-up workshop this week. That was a fun class. It's a new wave of things that I'm doing, and kind of in relation to the title where I said, can you feel what's happening? We did a workshop. We had some theory, but we did actual live role play and then actual live follow-up calls. And shout out to Tyler. He made a call, set an appointment. What a stud, crushing it, right? And the whole theme now is execution. And the reason that I named this live, can you feel what's happening, is there's a shift. I'm noticing a big shift. People are starting to wake up. Look what's happening in the real estate industry. Look what's happening in the economy. People are understanding that this wave of what's been pushed and all this mainstream stuff, it's not working for most people, right? People have, in essence, they're back against the wall, and what they've been doing in the real estate industry and outside of the real estate industry is just not working, right? And people have had enough. And I'm noticing that my message seems to be resonating more with people now. I've always been somebody who's stuck to the basics, championed them, the fundamentals, worked on developing individuals and putting personal development and self-improvement first on top of traditional business principles. And although I had to completely restart my brand and start from scratch with online stuff, being banned from running ads and all that fun stuff, right? I'm still getting a tremendous amount of support, love, shares, likes, engagements. We're already monetized on the new YouTube channel. I had, I think, 45 people total register for that follow-up workshop. So I'm finding that tide is shifting. People are really coming back and saying, hey, I need to get back to mastering my communication. And I really need to get back to these, basic principles. So it's good to see, right? It's good to see. I'm going to be doing these lives again. I think this is the second one that I'm doing this week. I will be inviting people again to join them. So I will be dropping the link pretty soon here. In the future episodes that I do, we'll get back to likely doing 2 to 3 lives per week. One of the shows I'll probably dedicate exclusively to the audience, where I'll have people come on and we can chat and kind of go back and forth. It'll be an open platform and debate type of thing. The other ones can be kind of like my traditional lecture format. But I wanted to, drop a couple of gems with you guys tonight before I log off. Couple of the housekeeping items. I'm doing 2 presentations next week. If you're interested at all in partnering with Team BC, being a part of my network, joining Team BC, becoming a leader on Team BC, joining our investment division, anything in association with what I run with Team BC, which is a nationwide real estate operation, I dropped a link in the description, tinyurl.com/BCWebby, WEBII. That'll let you register, and I'll do an open presentation Monday where I'll break down the structure of my team, the organization, how you can join if you're interested, what the numbers look like, what the benefits are, and all that fun stuff. And then Tuesday, I'm going to be on with my boy Blaine again, who I did a webinar recently with, where we're going to talk about out-of-the-box lead sources that you can go after as a real estate agent to help you get more deals. That presentation will be Tuesday. The open recruitment one will be Monday. So make sure you guys register. If you can't find the links for whatever reason, go to my stories. If you still can't get them, message me directly and I'll shoot them over to you personally. Okay. So I'm looking forward to that. Other than that, yeah, hit me up. I've been, releasing a ton of content, giving you guys a lot of the basic stuff. We've been bringing up new topics as well on my new YouTube channel and here on this platform. So I'm looking to make things interactive. I'm looking to really take questions from people and take the direction of my platforms towards that. I already know that I can just sit here and create content forever. But I really want to know from your comments and your engagement where the pulse is at, what you feel is holding you back, what you want me to talk more about. I'll kind of take the direction based on, what people are saying and their feedback. Yeah, Blaine, good to see you, man. Appreciate you. I'm going to put his comment there. Big Blaine, he's in the house. He's on Facebook. He's going to be joining me on the webinar on Tuesday. Good to see you, man. So I'm excited, man. 2026 is around the corner, right? I think a lot of people are starting to realize that they need to get back to the basics. I think people are finally strapping their boots on and ready to work. I'm happy to help. I've seen a tremendous surge in people interested in what I'm offering. I think I'm I'm onboarding just in the last couple of days and over the next week, 4 or 5 new people to Distinguished Agent, my coaching program. I've had some people upgrade to lifetime memberships. So, I'm always happy to help and serve. If you guys at any capacity want me to help you, just reach out. Everything is available on my website as well. You can schedule a strategy call. Those links are everywhere. At the very bare minimum, grab some of the stuff from my email list. It's free. The For Sale by Owner blueprint, the scripts, the sales quiz, all that fun stuff. And once you're on my email list, you'll get exclusive access to some stuff as well. But yeah, man, I'm excited more than anything because people are starting to have the realizations of what it's really like to be an entrepreneur. And over the last couple of years, the social media wave, I think, fooled people, and all these fake influencers and fake lifestyles. It finally came to light that, okay, a lot of these people are exaggerating. They're not really living this way. People aren't making $50K a month off Instagram. It's not normal for people to make 6 figures, right? Like it made everybody a little bit more delusional, especially the younger generation. But now I think people are finally wising up to it a bit. The statistics are staggering when it comes to sales and real estate. So obviously what people are saying isn't lining up with reality, and something needs to be done. And if there's anything that I would recommend to people, it's become an independent lead generation machine. Build your own business, be your own brand, right? If you are somebody who can effectively combine the old school and the new school right now, you will dominate. You will dominate. That's something that I believe I did. I really championed social media. However, I didn't make it my priority. Mastered the old school stuff and built my business. And I attacked both hard. That's what you need to do. But if you're starting from scratch, go the traditional route first. I've always told this to people. It'd be very easy for me to just sell people crap and, oh yeah, just focus on social media and your brand and use that as a hustle to make money. Build the skill set, develop your communication skills, learn how to lead generate. When you can do that, you can sell anything, you can make any kind of business. And it's awesome because you'll have full autonomy and control of you, your business, your income, and your future. And that's what this is about. You want to be around people and learn from individuals who are going to teach you to be independent. That's the one thing I love about the people that I work with is they're all independent rock stars. They don't have to be attached to my hip. They learn, they grow, they build their empire. That's what we want. We want a community and nation of winners, not people who are dependent, not people who, again, can't do things on their own. When you can do that and you can build your own empire, now you can take it in whatever direction you want to go. And that's the beauty of this thing. And to me, that's the ultimate kind of win, is you can take what you learn, make it your own, and then do as you please. That's how you should be learning and how you should be growing. Because nobody is going to keep growing in the same direction and want to keep doing the same thing forever, for the most part. Are there exceptions to the rule? Of course. But most people are going to grow, evolve, and have other aspirations beyond just what they're doing now. And when I looked at like real estate as an example, that was one of the things that I saw. I knew it was a stepping stone to something greater. And what started as just a regular real estate career morphed into traveling and speaking and coaching and, doing all this other stuff and moving across the country and, now building the network at my company and investing in real estate and working with a developer and all this other fun stuff. And shooting that TV series thing that I know is going to be released really soon. Because people have been asking me for that. It's going to be on all the streaming platforms. I got a rough draft of my episode, which I think is like 20 or 25 minutes long. And I approved it like 2 weeks ago. So I'm pretty sure it'll probably be released here in the next couple weeks. For sure, I believe by the end of the year. But they told me through production and editing, it could take, after I film, anywhere from 4 to 6 months. And remember, we filmed in June. So that 6-month mark would be like the end of December. So we're kind of right on track, right? So as soon as that's released, obviously I'll let everybody know. I know I'm going to have rights to all the footage. So I'll probably distribute it as well on my YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and all that fun stuff. So I'm excited for that. That was really cool to film. And if there's one thing that I can say about that is all the stuff that I've been, talking about, learning myself and preaching, it really showed up when I shot that episode. And I'll probably do a completely different live talking about that. But they slotted me, and they slot per episode, I think 4 or 5 hours, because people come in, right? You have different scenes that you shoot. You do pictures, you do video, right? You bring a couple outfits, and obviously we have to film. And a lot of people, especially if they're not well-versed, they're not comfortable being behind the camera, and they really don't refine their communication skills, they give them those large time slots because people are making mistakes and they have to keep shooting, right? They gave me 4 or 5 hours. I think I was in and out in like an hour or a little bit more. And even the people working there were like, wow, this is like one of the quickest ones we've ever done, because everything was so smooth. Same thing with the pictures. They're like, dude, we don't even have to tell you anything. You know how to move. Well, I wouldn't say it's just confidence. It's also like I've trained and done this for so long on my own and at a smaller capacity before doing a big production, that showing up for those big moments when the opportunity knocks, I knew I was going to shine. And I know when people see the episode, it's going to resonate with a lot of people. And the interesting part is, around the time that I filmed, they filmed a couple professional athletes like Chad Johnson. I think they had Damon John in there, the inventor of FUBU. He filmed in the same season that I filmed. So they had some pretty heavy hitters come in. So that's cool. But I want, when that episode comes out, for people to watch their episodes and mine and think, okay, like this dude belongs in the room with them. I don't want them watching other episodes and then watching mine and thinking, oh, this guy he got lucky, right? I want them to watch and be moved as if like, damn, this dude's been doing it forever. And I know when I was behind the camera and delivering, it felt good. And I said, I'm ready for moments like this. This is the first of many opportunities, and it's going to open a lot of doors. So I'm super excited for that. But like I always tell you guys, when the opportunity presents itself, if you're ready, you're going to capture it and you're going to dominate. And that's what you want. You never know when the opportunities are going to come. However, they will. Whether you're already on top right now, you're just coming up, the opportunities will come. Prepare yourselves. Anything that I give you on any platform is going to be to serve you for those moments. So pay attention and apply. The theme moving forward is execution. I've been talking about it. Forget just watching stuff and listening to stuff. You got to execute. Pick one thing, watch it over and over, master it, execute over and over until you are the man. Sorry, my cat. Execute, execute, execute. I'm going to wrap it up like that. All right. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Any of the links that you need, let me know. I will officially pretty soon release a schedule. That way people know when I'm going live, and then I'll be dropping the links so people have them. Moving forward, I will be sharing the link to StreamYard for you guys to join, because I'm doing the podcast on Friday again with some of the guys from my network, including Blaine, who was here. That's going to be cool. That'll be a regular thing. And then moving forward, I'll dedicate at least one show a week as like an open kind of platform to bring people on and have a conversation. All right. Have a good night, guys. Anything I can do for you, let me know. We'll see you. Peace.